I'm Yasharala. Before we go into this lesson, we give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahawah. So call Halalim, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi. We give the honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of GMS Camp, but known as Great Millstone, for the bring forth the 100% children that bring currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David, and I'm your brother Kazak Yasharala, coming to it this lesson, what we did live on today, dealing with who our brethren truly are. So I'll go in and read the precept. I will get some information into it. We'll go into it a little bit more. So I hope this lesson is indeed edifying to those who are new. Of course, the true men of the Lord, the Akim that have been in this truth for a while, you already know this. But for those that are new, I hope this is edifying, and I hope you get to understand now the purpose of brotherhood or brethren that are in this truth or a camp. You understand? In other words, right? So the title goes by "Those that do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, the same is my brother." And when you go into the precept that gives that, it is Matthew chapter 12 and verses 50, right? Which we read. It says, "For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, which is Yahawah, the same is my brother and sister and mother." And the reason for this, I would say, Silaka, let's get some. Right. Yeah, come here, so. Silaka, again. Yeah, so like I said, look, I can read it again. "For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, which is Yahawah, the same is my brother and sister and mother." And those are referring to the true family, which are the people that were called and were chosen to be in this truth, as we are in today. And yes, we have our families, like our mothers and brothers and sisters, by blood that we were born with, but it is not so much the true family unless you're doing the will. So like I said, but the true family are those who are doing the will of the Heavenly Father, that are of the seed line of Israel, and more so dealing with the elect, because in reality the elect are going to receive this wise counsel and be able to expound upon it or have full understanding on it. This is the truth. So those that are called and chosen to be in this truth, in this wise counsel, those are the true families. And which it goes on to say, when you read from verse 47, verse 46, it says, "While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee." And he said, this is what the Yahawashi answered and said. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciple, which are the brotherhood. This is me putting that in. This is me using wisdom, which are the brotherhood, his disciples, and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. So he is referring to the disciples, which are the men that is in this truth, in this wise counsel, as his mother and his brethren. And it goes on to say in verse 50, which we read before, "For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, which is Yahawah, the same is my brother, sister, and mother." And this is the mindset we're supposed to have. This is a very, we have to understand the importance we have to understand the importance of the brotherhood, because the brotherhood, like us, will be seeking to do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi in all sincerity and in all truth. This is something that we're supposed to be a part of, because when you are called to receive this truth, doesn't the Spirit lead you to a wise men or a wise counsel, which are of the elect and are also set up to reveal the truth unto you? How do you learn? Not from wise men. So you see, this is how it was, and this is how it's going to be. The elect are going to gather together. The elect are the only ones that are going to be speaking in one accord and are going to be together. This is why there are brothers from all parts, all across the world, that speak. When they speak, these brothers, when they speak to you, knowing that you are in the truth and you believe the same thing they believe, it's like your best friend speaking next to you. You can't tell the difference if this person is far away or not. You see? That is what it is. But then we have people out here believing that, as Abana said, believing that they can do this by themselves. And really, I've seen a lot of men out there who thought that they could and are now reprobates. A good example is my brethren. He thought that he didn't need any help. And as this was his exact words, as he said, I cannot trust anybody. I don't trust nobody. So you know what? I gonna do this on my own. This was his exact words. And now look at him. You want to know where he is now? Now he's saying that everyone is going to be saved according to the Bible. Even though the law tells you that not everyone's going to be saved, and the books itself tells you that, but he still says that everyone is going to be saved. And this is the reason why we need a brotherhood. This is the reason for the brotherhood. This is the reason for the men being set up to teach, starting with the elders of GMS camp, coming on to the apostles coming down. The men of the Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi were given to edify the lost sheep. In other words, the remnant or the elect. So you willing and wanting to do this on your own, how do you expect to receive proper understanding of the scriptures if you're not walking with the wise men? Make it make sense. You see, there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And if you really believe in the scriptures, then you would hearken unto that wise counsel. What you seeing, you accomplish while doing this on your own, right? Or being alone, may not be what you expect to happen. And this is what happened to him. He thought he would have received this 100% wise counsel, and he fell off so fast. It's not even funny, to the point where, brethren, you're becoming a reprobate. That's just reality. Can't fight that. Understand? And he was in this truth for longer than me, and fall off after being in this truth. Because why? He didn't hearken. And let's grab Proverbs for that. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 15. Let's get that understanding right here, where it says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearken unto counsel is wise. Straight to the point. This brotherhood, this wise counsel is required for our what? For our refining. As 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verses 17 says, that the man of the Most High may be perfect and truly furnished unto all good works. That starts by edification from the elders, from the brotherhood. That's the importance of the brotherhood. See, if he had listened to the counsel and received instructions and take corrections, he may have been wiser in this time. Which goes, that is Proverbs, I believe, chapter 19 and verse 20. Let me see that, I believe. 19 and verse 20, right. It says, hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. This is he didn't follow in that order. How could you expect to receive and be wise if you ain't following in the order your Heavenly Father ordained or set up for you to follow, for you to go through? Initially, it will evidently means because it wasn't for you to receive, right? So, and you see, with being among the brotherhood, your growth will become more noticeable, especially in this truth. Your mind becomes more sharp with this word, and if you may go off, they are always there to what? Correct you, to re-edify you, that you may have more complete understanding of the topic or the situation at hand. This is why the brotherhood is important. This is why we hearken. When you go into the Sirach chapter 6 and verses 23, Salakia, it says, give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel. So you see? Because with the wise counsel, we are able to receive more understanding. That's why the scripture tells you, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. This is the importance of the brotherhood, of the camps. This is the importance, is to do what? To help keep you grounded in this truth. As Sirach says, Sirach 6 and verses 3, 6 and verse 33, Salakia, it says, if thou lovest to hear, thou shalt receive understanding, and if thou bow thine ears, thou shalt be wise. And who are you going to bow your ears to? The wise men that speak wisdom, the brotherhood, the ones that do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. There's things that they can't get it wrong, and this is one of them. So as Yahawashi rightly said, when you're going to Luke, which deals with the same topic, dealing with the brother and mother and sister, but Luke gives it a more, I would say, a more simpler, even though it's as simple as it is, as basic as it is. Luke chapter 8 and verse 21 gives it out even more easier, where it says, and he answered and said unto them, my mother and my brother are these which hear my words, which hear the words of Yahawah and do it. Which is, in other words, to do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, which is to what? Keep the commandments. To rehearse the righteous acts. Not to make excuses and not to do so. These are the men that are set up today. These are the elect men. These are the brotherhood. These are the camp, the true men of the Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, which is the GMS camp. If you realize there's a difference in doctrine and distinction to the point where we are able to reprove everything that anybody else is saying, but they can't. Because as the scriptures say, I will make thy wisdom and lips gainsay or resist. So lucky. I don't wanna butcher it. See. Right. Right. Luke chapter 21 verse 15. I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to what? Gainsay nor resist. So the other camps are unable they can't. And this is not me tooting the horn of GMS. This is the truth. Because we see it daily. The amount of men that the elders rebuke and reprove, and they are unable to defend their gospel, prove that they are incorrect. So stand with the wise counsel, with the brotherhood. It's better to be among the brotherhood, to receive your correction, to receive your rebuke, to grow and develop with the brother, because they will always be pulling you up to the point where they no longer would have to pull up your socks again, because you would already know, hey, what I'm going to do here is wrong. Let me turn my ass away from doing so. Thus having the importance of the brotherhood, which Yahawashi would have identified as their brother, because they did the will of the Heavenly Father, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So I hope this lesson was indeed edifying. And we say Shalom Yasharallah, Kal Halalyam Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakwadash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of GMS camp, with an honors great millstone for the bring forth the 100% truth that bring currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, tabernacle of David, and army brother Kazak Yasharallah, saying to you, Shalom.